Hey everyone, this is Joel coming to you from Shining Empathy, and this is sort of a special video. I haven't really talked about what I'm going to be doing here, and I'm doing a reading for the new moon. I had said I'd hope to do regular readings, and this is what I'm hoping will be part of it. I'd like to do a reading at each new moon and each full moon. We'll see if I can maintain that, but we're going to give it a go here. So I've already pulled the cards. I'm doing different cards, different spread here. I'm not even going to necessarily show you the cards. It's just there's a lot to go through. So I'm just going to read what I see here. So the root of this whole new moon, and new moons tend to be about kind of sowing the seeds for something new, like a new project and new intentions. Really kind of setting up what you want to come to manifest for the next couple of weeks. Whereas the full moons tend to be about things kind of sort of coming to a close and more celebrating everything we put in, all of our energies that we've directed to try and create what we want to create. So for the new moon, the root of this new moon is there's a lot of spiritual energy pouring in. We're all making a better connection to our guides, our higher selves, our intuition, our spiritual gifts, our abilities. This could almost be an extension of the weekly reading I did on Wednesday, but I think we'll just get a lot more detail out of this. What's directly feeding this is a heart opening. So there's heart healing happening right now, and Archangel Raphael is close by, who's feeding all this right now. Maybe all of you are getting in touch more with your own feelings, dreams, or wishes that are just kind of residing there as your heart opens and you're able to hear and see that more. As a result of this, we're all kind of getting better and directed more onto our spiritual paths. I think a lot of us have maybe felt like we've been wandering off of that a little bit, but this reading is definitely looking like we're all kind of being redirected to get back on our path and our real purpose to why we're here and what we are meant to do. There's a bit of a warning, and I kind of went into more detail with extra cards on this one, about kind of a deceit and not being something's not being revealed here. This can sometimes mean that someone is involved in the situation who's not being honest with you or is deliberately trying to deceive you. But from what I can see here as I gain more detail, it looks like it's about being honest with yourself. Because what we're not being honest with ourselves about is our power to create. We have the ability to kind of conceive and come up with all these thoughts and concepts and great ideas, but do we also have the power to create it? Well, this reading wants you to know that yes, you have the power to conceive it and you have the power to manifest it. So stop lying to yourselves, telling yourselves all the reasons why you can't, making up excuses and reasons. Let that go, because you have the power to create it, you have the power to manifest it. It's time to stop lying about it, lying to yourselves, and just do it. The angel of strength is also playing a part here. We're being given strength right now in order to open ourselves and kind of share what we have. More specifically, where we're being given strength right now is actually in action. We are now being fed strength and energy to take the action that we need to take to accomplish our goals and what it is we need to do in this moment. So it's no longer time of just sitting around and mulling things over in our heads. It's time to put pen to paper. It's time to start talking to people about things and start taking some more direct action. One of our strengths right now during this full moon is actually our crown chakra, and I've been seeing a lot of intellect coming up in readings lately, which is very, very crown chakra oriented. I think what this means is that we can just really play on the strength of our concepts, and for a lot of us, our intellect, because I know a lot of us maybe get up in our heads. If you're anything like me, you certainly can mull things over and overanalyze and go around and around and around until it just feels like nothing can be accomplished. But I feel like that's part of what the angel of strength is giving us the ability to do right now, is take those ideas, come out of that crown chakra, use it, but come out of it and take from that and make something with it. So the Archangel Uriel is feeding that right now and giving us strength in that regard. So feed off of that, take that intellect, but do something with it, because we are being given the strength there to do something about it. What this is all coming around to is making connection and creating community. I've seen this card come up in a few readings recently, and I can feel the buzz in the air of just the connections that are being made and new opportunities, quite literally new communities of people that are finding each other and coming together. That's what this is all really leading up to for everybody right now. Maybe as a whole, in general, it kind of means that, but I feel like even on a more personal level, we're all sort of creating and finding our communities of like the people who are going to most help us and who we can help. The overall theme of this reading, and maybe one of our more challenge areas, but I'd say more theme, is coming out of our safe place, out of our sanctuary. We all kind of build a little safe place for ourselves, whether it's our home where we pour a lot of our energy into, or our routines, our patterns, but we create this sort of safe space where we are literally that. We feel safe and protected. It's our sanctuary. What we're being asked to do right now is step outside of those patterns, outside of those routines, take the key to the gates of this sanctuary, which we all have around our neck. We can take that and unlock those gates at any time. It's just about choosing to do it. And these cards are now asking us to step outside of our sanctuary and do something new, okay? So I hope everyone got something out of this reading. I know I personally did. It certainly ties into a little bit of the weekly reading that I did a few days ago. But looking forward to do more of these readings with you in the future. And if you like this reading and if you like these videos, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, Shining Empathy on YouTube, and I will see you guys later. Cheers for now.